Hey everybody, Scoutcrafter here again. I know I've been pushing the videos pretty hard this week. That was all in pushing for that 10,000. Again, thank you so much. Today we have a nice pair of pliers. Something I don't think you've ever seen before, pretty rare. From 1923, invented by Mr. Kaufman, and I hope you enjoy them. Let's check them out. Okay, I guess it's time to get back to what we do over here, and that's restore tools with all these crazy videos I've been putting out, right? Okay, let me show you this pair here. The most rare pair of pliers I own and I think you've ever seen. This is from the Master Plier Corporation from 1923, coming up on 100 years old soon. And these are some compound pliers. Now, let me show you the shape they're in. You know, you see the pitting. Let me give you some good, see the pitting here? Okay, and you know, other than that, it's not too bad. We got some rust areas, but let's get working on this. We'll demonstrate them, show you what they do, and these are unbelievable. Now, it's obvious that these had a lot of pitting in it, and I had to get below the pitting before we, and then I took the Dremel to get into the smaller areas, like around the jaw area and the cutter area, and then resharpened the cutters, and then obviously took it over to the buffing where we polished it out. Now here comes the fun part, very satisfying, and that's to spray it with the penetrating oil. Get all these joints cleaned. You see the dirt coming out of there? You see that? That's all. You see that up here? That's all that dirt coming out. This is very satisfying. I don't know why. Just B from England and I were talking about it one day about, you know, you just keep adding this stuff until it stops coming out. You see all these joints, and then these things will be smooth as silk. Then I'll go over it with a little WD-40, and then you see all that, and then we'll put a couple coats of wax on there, and we're ready for the reveal. Now, you know my favorite part. Remember what these look like before we started. Okay, we're calling this project done. Now you can see how these came out. Did a full polish on these. Now, these were invented by Elias August Kaufman in 1922, and although this design has been repeated as far as the compound action, it really, this was the original design. Let me show you what's so interesting about it. Now, there was 4 pivot points. You see there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And how it works, you can see when it opens, it has that pivoting, so that gives you the compound action, thus more leverage. And it's just a beautiful, look at the design in here, that curved if you had to do something. Now, the only thing I'm not crazy about is it doesn't close fully like a lot of the lineman's pliers, which for me, it's a problem. I know electricians and stuff, they're used to it, they dealt with it their whole time, but for me, it's a definite drawback. But beautiful pair of pliers. The cutters, because of the compound action, works really well. Let me show you how that works. Now, as you can imagine, because of the compound design that you have on these pliers, you're going to have increased leverage for cutting. And you can see here, we're going to start with some thicker stuff, cuts right through it, no problem. And with the thinner stuff too, obviously, you have a nice a way of cutting it and working, especially with that curved tip. You could see here that it really does a nice job if you had to get in and do some bending and whatnot and get into smaller areas. So that's a really nice feature of this. They're not very long. They're only 6 3/4 inch pliers, so they're not a tremendously long plier. So it makes it very easy to handle and carry and slip into your pocket and whatnot. And look how thin they are. So let's get a measurement on that. And you can see they're 1/2 inch thick, so that it's just a nice plier, Aaron. And I'm surprised that there's nothing like that takes these place today, especially with that compound action. So, Master Plier Corporation, 1923, and really Elias August Kaufman, the inventor, invented these. And I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Hope you like these pliers. Thanks very much for tuning in. Take care and have a nice day.